Let us continue with our discussion on the short transmission line. Here the current is taken as a reference. As the load is inductive in nature, the voltage at the receiving end leads the current by an angle phi r. Okay. When this current, see here, when this current flows through the resistance, it creates an voltage drop, and this voltage drop is in phase with the current as it is a pure resistance. And when this current flows through this inductance, it creates an inductive voltage drop. And this is a pure inductance as we have considered. Therefore, this voltage drop leads this current by an angle 90 degree. Okay. The same is shown here, IR and I into XL. If you add these two drops with this VR plus I into XL plus I into R, what you will get? Vs. So Vs is the vector sum of I into R, I into XL plus I into R, VR. Okay. So this is what I got. Vs is equal to VR plus IR plus I into XL. Okay. Now I have extended this. This AB is duplicated here. It is equal to ED. Okay. See now, as per the Pythagoras theorem, OC square is equal to OD square plus CD square. Okay. OC square is equal to OD square plus DC square. What is OC? Vs square, right? And what is OD? OD is OE plus ED. Okay. Then what is DC? DC is DB plus BC whole square. So now OE is, see, this is, consider the triangle OAE. So what is OE? OE is OA cos phi r, right? So what is OA? VR. So VR cos phi r plus ED is IR. So VR cos phi r plus IR whole square plus, now you consider, say this is DB, okay, DB. So you consider this triangle OAE. DB is nothing but equal to AE. Okay. So from this OAE triangle, what is AE? AE is VR sin phi r. Okay. The same thing I have written here, VR sin phi r. And what is BC? BC is I into XL. Therefore, VR sin phi r plus IXL whole square, or Vs is equal to under root VR cos phi r plus IR whole square plus VR sin phi r plus I into XL whole square. This is the sending end voltage. So now let us calculate the performance parameters. So what are the performance parameters? Voltage regulation, line losses and transmission efficiency. Okay. So let us see one by one. Percentage voltage regulation. So what is this percentage voltage regulation? It is the sending end voltage minus receiving end voltage divided by receiving end voltage. So Vs minus VR divided by VR into 100. And let us calculate what is the sending end power factor, cos phi s. Cos phi s is angle between sending end voltage and sending end current. Sending end current and receiving end current are same here in case of short transmission line. So the cos phi s, the angle for this OCD. So what is the cos phi s? OD by OC. Okay. What is OD? What is OD? OE plus ED. So VR cos phi r plus I into R divided by Vs. Next, let's calculate the transmission efficiency. If you want to calculate the transmission efficiency, first we need to calculate what is the power delivered, then what is the power sent. We know what is the power sent. We know what is the power delivered. That is a receiving end power. So VR IR cos phi r. And if we add losses to this receiving end power, then we will get what is the power sent out. Okay. So the power delivered is VR cos phi r and losses are I square r, because I have considered the single phase line. So therefore it is I square r. In case of three phase line, it is 3 I square r. Okay. Therefore the power sent out will be VR IR cos phi r plus I square r. So the ratio of power delivered divided by the power sent out is nothing but your percentage of transmission efficiency. Okay. But an expression an approximate expression for the sending end voltage can also be we can derive with this vector diagram. See, I is taken as a reference, okay, and we are leading I by an angle phi r, okay, and the current flows through the resistance. It creates a voltage drop I into R, which is in phase with the current. So I into R, and this is I into XL. Let us extend this OA to F. Okay, so that I will have a triangle here, BHC. Okay, now see here, OC is equal to this. OC is Vs. Okay, as this curvature is very small, I can take OC is equal to OF. Okay, this OF can be written as OA plus AF or OA plus AG plus GF, right? Fine. Now see here, what is OA? OA is VR. AG, okay, what is AG? You consider this triangle. This is IR cos phi r. AG is, this AG is IR cos phi r. Okay. Next, what is GF? GF is taken equal to, it's same as that of BH. Okay. So from this triangle, what is BH? This is IXL into sin phi r. This is your BH. So therefore Vs can be written as VR plus I into R cos phi r plus I into XL sin phi r. This is an approximate expression for the sending end voltage. But usually, all these are, it's very easy to represent in complex notation. Usually we express this in complex notation. Okay, I will take up that in the next video lecture. Okay, thank you. So it is always often convenient and profitable to represent or take and make the calculations in a complex notation. It's always easy, okay, using a complex notation. So taking a VR as the reference phasor, now see here, instead of taking I as a reference, now I will take VR as a reference. Okay, it is taken as a reference phasor. Now draw the phasor diagram. Okay, I will draw the phasor. I will show you this phasor diagram now. See here, this is our phasor diagram where the receiving end voltage VR is taken as a reference. Therefore, the current lags VR by an angle phi R. Okay, and when this current flows through the resistance, it creates a voltage drop I into R, and this voltage drop is in phase with this current. Okay, and the same current, when this current and this current flows through the inductance, it creates a inductive voltage drop, that is I into XL. Okay, and this voltage drop leads this current by an angle 90 degree. Okay, and when you add these two drops to VR, what we will get is Vs. So Vs is equal to VR plus IR into IXL. So when we represent this in a complex notation, that will be very easy to understand as well as for the calculation purpose. So taking VR as a reference phasor, draw the phasor diagram as shown in figure this 3. Okay, it is clear that Vs is the phasor sum of VR into I into Z. Okay. So VR is taken as a reference, therefore VR is equal to vector, okay, is equal to VR plus J of 0. It's a complex notation, VR plus J 0. Therefore, I is equal to I at an angle of minus phi r, because current lags VR by an angle phi r, that to negative. Therefore, we can write I is which is equal to vector I is equal to I into cos phi r minus j of sin phi r. Now, the impedance of the line Z is given by R plus j of XL. Therefore, Vs is equal to this Vs. Vs is equal to VR plus I into Z vector. Okay. So, what is VR? VR plus j of 0 plus what is I? I into cos phi r minus j sin phi r. And what is Z? R plus j of XL. So, if you solve this, what we will get is VR plus IR cos phi r plus I into XL plus I into XL into sin phi r plus j of I into XL cos phi r minus IR sin phi r. This is the vector ascending and voltage vector. So if I take a magnitude, then Vs is equal to under root VR plus IR cos phi r plus IXL sin phi r square plus into bracket I into XL cos phi r minus IR sin phi r square. Okay, this second term is very small. The second term under the root is quite small as compared to the first term. Okay, and so that you can neglect this. Say IXL cos phi r minus IR sin phi r. So this whole term is very, and that too again we are squaring it. It's very small. Okay, therefore we neglect this. When we neglect this, so the sending end voltage will become VR plus IR cos phi r plus I into XL sin phi r. So this is your sending end voltage in complex notation. Okay, thank you.